In today's digital world, it is easier than ever to let your digital space get out of control. From endless email news lists to Photos apps, which encourage you to keep saving more and more and more without ever cleaning things through. That's why I'm making this short video series of quick and easy tips to help you organize and maintain your digital life better. I haven't been making videos for the last little while because I've been dealing with some personal things that have been very overwhelming, so I figured this would be a great way to get back into it. I think the best place to start with a digital cleanup is your to-do list. Whether you keep a to-do list or not, or regardless of the app that you use to do so, if you're anything like me, you probably have a backlog of items that you're never going to complete unless you do something about it now. The concept I want to introduce today is something I learned in college, and I think it's really good for both clearing through that backlog and maintaining your to-do list going forward with proper categorization. That tool is the Eisenhower Matrix. The Eisenhower Matrix is a very solid and low-effort way to categorize your to-do list. The Eisenhower Matrix helps you categorize tasks based on two criteria: urgency and importance. Quadrant 1 intersects urgent and important. Quadrant 2 intersects not urgent, but still important. Quadrant 3 intersects urgent and not important. And lastly, Quadrant 4 intersects not urgent and not important. And of course, if you really want, you can make this more complicated with varying degrees of importance or urgency, but overcomplication will reduce the effectiveness of the strategy, especially since we're looking at using these categories as a long-term strategy as well. If you're creating a task, it's easier to remember 4 categories than to remember 6 or 8. It's just intended to be a brief and useful way to categorize. Of course, this table may not be the most effective way to visualize a lot of information either. If you're anything like me, I tend to use Excel to sort information. You can use a table in Excel and assign each item its appropriate category. From there, you can choose which ones you want to see or sort them in different orders and so forth. Barring just a straight up to-do list app, if you want a slightly more rich experience, you can use Notion and ask its AI tool to automatically create a to-do list based on this structure for you as well. And of course, it's important to remember that this visualization is largely useful when you're wanting to clear a backlog of existing things. So you are going to want to transition into how to sustain this long term, which is just going to be remembering those 4 categories based on those 2 criteria, which is really easy to do on the fly. The Eisenhower Matrix is a great tool for helping you decide where to spend your energy and when, and contributes just a good framework for prioritizing tasks. If you find this concept helpful, let me know in the comments below, and of course, like the video and subscribe to see more videos in this series. Thanks for watching, and I'm glad to be back.